outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Trace Thompson will hit next. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. And on the hill, the southpaw from Mexico, Julio Urias. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And he deals. And fouled off. That one ran inside, almost got him. The 1-1. That one the other way. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. Struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Slapped foul. Bogarts at second with nobody out. Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. The pitch. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. His 29th of the season. It's 2-0.
Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis. Hitless in the series so far. First offering misses the mark.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
Next offering is in for a strike. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Tatis waits. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Manny Machado up to the plate. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Outman racing, makes the catch. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in San Diego, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Darvish back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Soto ranging back, and he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
J.D. Martinez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Both you and I know how much attention to detail that J.D. Martinez pays. Kind of makes me think of Albert Pujols, who has been called the machine at times during his career. I'd venture to say you can put J.D. Martinez in that same category, at least the way he approaches his craft.
Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Chris Taylor now 3 for 13 so far in the series. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. For J.D. Martinez, his teammate when they won it all in 2018, Ian Kinsler called him the mad scientist. So maybe the machine and the mad scientist. And there's a ball.
I don't believe until J.D. Martinez arrived in Boston, they didn't videotape their batting practices, and something we're seeing more and more teams do now so that guys can have instant feedback before the game starts.
Three-0 down. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And the batter now, James Outman. Darvish checks on the runner. Taylor back on a dive. Taylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for LA. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Nelson Cruz.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
Batting 7, the catcher.
And now it's Austin Nola. First pitch, and he just misses. And now the lefty, Dave Lawrence, assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting in, the first baseman,
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 8th in the National League at RBIs. And that's in there for strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's too high. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the shortstop, Gavin Lux. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Darvish back to work. They say he went.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1. In the air, center field. Grisham makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Reached on an infield single his first time. Arroyo, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The wind to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a miss for Freeman, singing all the hardware, the multiple All-Stars, an MVP. He's won Silver Sluggers, a Gold Glove, and then finally in 2021 a World Series championship with the Braves. Righty delivers on the ground to the left. Zips it to first, and that will end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
0-1 now. That one missed.
Yeah, and I'd say that 2021 World Series trophy bigger than all the rest, as he was the heart and soul of that Atlanta Braves ball club.
Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one to first, and it's off the bag. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So the lineup flips over. And here is Xander Bogaerts. First time up, he led off the bottom of the first with a double and then scored. And that's outside. Bogaerts measures 6 feet 2 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. The 1-0. And misses inside. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll get down for a hit. Run comes in from second. It's 3-zip.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses. 1-0.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Bogaerts on the go. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
That's 3 singles in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this one. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Runners on the corners, no outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This looks like extra bases. 1 run across. Lux relay to second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Bounce to the right. Taylor whips it to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Julio Urias done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Noah Syndergaard on the pitch out of the pen here.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Here's Machado. Flied out his first time. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire
high fly ball out into left center field. Outman makes the grab. Runner tags for home. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Throw on to Freeman, and that'll do it. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Petco Park at the plate, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
The wind of the pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. And a foul ball. And now it's even up.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Got it by him for the K. Next is the designated hitter, Trace Thompson.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is down low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Smith takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And here it comes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Soto to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. One cool note on J.D. Martinez, he is the most recent player to hit 4 homers in a game. Only 18 guys have done it in big league history. Swing and a miss, and now it's even 1-1. Thompson, the runner at third. Smith over at first with 1 away. Next offering is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now it's filled up. Three-two now. He goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He reached on a walk his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first. Taylor out of the play. And that is that. So they strand a pair to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Austin Nola. And he deals. Misses off the inside. And that is ball 1. Right-handed reliever. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That's in there. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first, and now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And that's through there for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. And that one missing low.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
And the 1-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
It's a good take.
And now it's filled up. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Singing, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially and played a little bit in the Boston organization.
That's pretty cool.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. When former Red Sox scout Mike Lord visited Aruba for a tryout in the summer of 2009, 16-year-old Xander Bogaerts was in bed with chicken pox and a fever, and mom said, "You got to stay in bed." But she agreed to lift the order for one day thanks to some persuading from Xander's uncle, and after an impressive tryout, he and his twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox. Fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now here is tapped softly on the ground. Taylor whips it to first. Inning over. Padres leave a pair. They lead it though 6-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And the batter now, James Outman.
James Outman.
And the pitch. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Oh, and 1 now.
Ball upstairs.
There's a strike. Next one misses, and the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Didn't go. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Lux, batting with one down, takes a strike. Pitch misses, and 1-1. And another ball. In the air, right side. Tatis sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now third baseman, Christian.
2 outs, base is empty. Christian Arroyo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Tatis gliding to his left, grabs it on the run, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in San Diego, and now Juan Soto. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr., and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one drifts inside. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And the righty deals. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Taylor in position. He makes the grab. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Next for the Padres, Fernando Tatis. And ball 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And now 2-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Comes the 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. Smash to the left side. Slings to first, And that is the inning. Padres go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Darvish back to work. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And takes low for ball 1. On the ground to first, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Mookie to hit, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Singy Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. And that misses off the outside edge.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the dirt, gets away from Nola. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Back to work, 3-2 now. That one 95 to finish him off.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Runner leads away at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Righty to the plate. Outside.
2 strikes.
Freeman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there are 2 down.
Now batter.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That was a moonshot, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Two outs, nobody on. And now J.D. Martinez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Martinez, an all-star a season ago, 35 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. The 0-1. And that one sliced foul. Next offering upstairs. Here comes a pitch. To third. Handled by Machado. Throws across the diamond. And Martinez is out. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. Now a 6-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. So here's the Padres DH, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That misses the zone. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Nola measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Nola stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Jake Cronenworth, a Michigan kid. He played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. Grounder off the pitcher. On to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big leagues, just seeing how quickly he was comfortable, looked like a veteran player, and just solid skills all the way around. To me, he was kind of that sneaky favorite player that I had.
Two outs. Versatile player defensively, can play all over the place. In college, he was a two-way guy. They not only used him as a middle infielder, but he closed games, and the Rays actually used him that way at AAA in terms of letting him throw some meaningful innings as a reliever. At the belt and fires. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for San Diego. They lead it 6-2. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Chris Taylor. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the pitch. And he takes a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Steven Wilson getting loose out there. Pomerantz getting loose as well. The pitch. And that one hit to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in there for strike one. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Right side, Cronenworth. The flip to the pitcher covering, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now it's Gavin Lux. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That to right. Tatis on the move. Squeezes it. And that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers 2. Jimmy Nelson will take over here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Number 40, Jimmy Nelson.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And a pitch. Ball one there. Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia preparing to come on if needed. Next pitch misses. Ball two. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. In there for strike one. And that one is inside ball one. And a 1-1. That's inside.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Kicks and fires. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Juan Soto, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 3-0. Kim, the runner at second with one away. And a 4-pitch walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Fernando Tatis. In the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. Betts quickly gets it back in, and the runner holds at third.
At third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Called strike right there. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Whoa,
Next offering is down low, 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The 2-2. Out to short, Lux. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. Steven Wilson comes on now.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now the third baseman, Christian Arroyo.
The third baseman, Christian Arroyo.
The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here's the 0-1. Now 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Nabil Krismat, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Betts in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there, and it hits the top of the wall. Betts into second.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, Trace Thompson. A strikeout and a walk. That clips the corner. The 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So the Dodgers leave one. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. J.P. Feyereisen.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Now it's the DH, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
And a pitch. Just missed. Righty delivers. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch is outside. And the righty deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2.
Helpful.
And there's ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brusdar Graterol up and loosening in the pen. Cruz on at first, nobody out. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two on the way. And down on strikes. 1 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Cronenworth in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is inside. Ball 1. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. And downstairs. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Grisham, the next to hit, takes outside. Rip towards third. Inning over.
He's out.
So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nabil Prismat.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here it comes. And that's downstairs and outside. Prismat, 6'1" righty, 28 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. That misses off the outside edge. Next offering upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Martinez at the plate now. That's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And the count 1-1. At the belt and fires. In the dirt, gets away from Nola. He's into second easily on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's outside. 1-0. And that one missing low. The next pitch misses. Now 3-1. Out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. And they're down to their last out.
Now, the center fielder, James.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. That's in there. 0-1. Smith on at second with 2 down. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.